What up, what up? What's the B word, man? I'm Anthony Addison with another segment of What's the B word. Like and subscribe to the page. Hit me up on Instagram, What's the B word 52. Just like you see on YouTube, hit me up on Facebook, What's the B word. And hit me up on Twitter, B word 52. And y'all already know what's going on with me, baby. Baltimore Raven fan, Raven Nation stand up. Flock, let's get it. And if you're not a Raven fan, you might be a fan of the Broncos, Steelers, Browns. You might be a fan of the Buffalo Bills. Hit the subscribe button anyway. Hit the like button anyway. Because we talk football, period, baby. But anyway, we're here today to talk about my part 2 of the preview between the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. If you haven't checked out part 1, check out part 1, please. I was talking about the Ravens offense versus the Bills defense. On this video right here in part 2, we talking about the Ravens D versus the Bills offense. So let's just go and jump into it. Let's dig into it, man. This year, at the beginning of the season, the Ravens defense was looking pretty rocky. But in the past month or so, ever since the Cleveland game, the defense has been playing some decent football. We giving up 18.3 points per game, 244 in the air, and 99 on the ground. We had a little slip up last week against San Fran, but that's, we corrected it in the second half, but that's understandable because San Fran is the second best running offense in the league behind us. And if we didn't have this historic running game going on this year, they would be first. I mean, any other year besides this year, they will be first in the running game. But, we showed that we could adjust. We did the adjustment a little late, but we showed we can adjust. But anyway, the Bills offense is they scoring 21.4 yards per game, which I'm gonna point out that their offense is really not all that. But their offense had the same advantage, the one advantage that our offense had. But I'm gonna get to that. But they scoring 21.4 points per game. They getting 353 yards passing the game, and I mean that's 353 yards per game. Excuse me. Excuse me on that. That's yards per game. They getting 215 yards passing per game, and they getting 137.9 yards rushing per game. So this is not just a top tier offense. But they as you can see, they can run the ball pretty good. And then you got to put in consideration that Josh Allen has been playing a lot better than he has at the beginning of the season. It seems like he getting in a little bit of rhythm, even though he haven't just played the best defenses in the past few weeks when he was playing better. But it still don't matter. You play who you play, and sometimes playing a weaker opponent is what you need to get your mojo going and to feel the game out a little bit better. So We gonna have to come out ready for on defense and stuff like that, man. Let's go talk about Josh Allen. Josh Allen has 2,591 yards. He got 16 TDs and 8 interceptions, and he got a 61% completion percentage. So he's been decent as far as accuracy, especially when when you put it into consideration that he's a scrambling quarterback. So when you at 61%, you're a scrambling quarterback, you can win that way. Obviously, us, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, the game plan with Josh Allen, man. Josh Allen, I'm going to tell you something that everybody talks about Josh Allen, and I got to see for myself last week when he played against the Cowboys. That man has a cannon. Like, that man has a real deal cannon. Like, I seen a couple of plays where he zipped it between 2 or 3 players. He zipped it. He just, whew. He get on the run. You get somebody with a big arm like that to take a few steps up and getting on the run, and he can just make that thing zip. And I'm talking about if you blink your eyes, gone. You blink your eyes, gone past you. So when reason why I'm bringing stuff up like that is because we need to put pressure on Josh Allen. We need to put pressure on Josh Allen and have good coverage, especially good coverage in the back. And on the backside, because the simple fact is when you're going against guys with arm power like that, that's got like a real, like, he can really sling the ball type mentality. One thing, I mean, having a quarterback with a super strong arm has its pros, but one of the biggest cons with having a quarterback with a super strong arm is he trusts his arm too much. He trusts his arm too much, and he'll start making passes that he shouldn't make, and it end up being a mistake. That's what we need to do in this game right here. He got 8 interceptions for a reason. He haven't thrown that many since they've been on this little roll in the last few weeks where the offense been playing better. But we need to get him back to being old Josh Allen from the beginning of the year. So we need to force turnover. We need him to force turnovers. We need to have tight coverage on the backside, but we got to get that pressure up front because that's going to make him want to get the ball out of his hand quick. We got to get him to get that ball out of his hand quick so he can make a mistake. And then, most of the time, guys with super big arms, they not the most accurate. Because they be so into making that ball come out hard and fast that sometimes some balls get away from them and stuff like that. And that plays another factor why we got to get the pressure on this guy. We got to make him throw some inaccurate passes, get some tip balls, get some interceptions out there, man. We got to contain this guy. We got to contain this guy because he is the front runner of their offense. He what runs this offense. I mean, they have a good running game, but part of the reason why their running game is so good because they have Josh Allen. I mean, the guy has 8 touchdowns, which I'm finna get ready to touch up on his rushing ability. He has 8 touchdowns this year. That's more than any quarterback rushing, more than our guy. And our guy scored what? I think LJ got like 6 or 7 touchdowns. Josh Allen has 8, so they let you know that Josh Allen's been running the thing. Josh Allen is a little bit more riskier than Lamar as far as taking hits, and I mean, probably the reason why what happened in New England happened in New England because he didn't get down. But let's talk about him running the ball. I just wanted to pull up that about his passing ability. We gotta force him to make plays where he just like instead of trusting his eyes, he trusting his arm. We gotta force him in them type of situations. Cause I mean, just look at history, man. Gunslingers, people with strong arms like that, they just happen. They just do it, man. They just trust their arm so much that they just gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna try it anyway. I see 2-3 dudes right there, but I'm finna try it anyway because I know my arm is strong. I know I can beat them. And we need to force him in them type of situations. We don't need to have nobody wide open, screaming wide open, no easy passes. Make him have all hard passes. And get up in his face. As far as his rushing ability, I didn't see them do like a whole bunch of design runs. Like they don't do design runs. They'll do a few of them, but they're not doing design runs like how we do it. But we probably getting a taste of our own medicine as far as playing against a scrambling quarterback. We did pretty good against Russell Wilson, though it was in the rain. We got to remember that it was in the rain, so we did pretty good with Russell Wilson. But Josh Allen can move too. Don't get it twisted. Josh Allen can really run. He got 430 yards. Like I said, he got 8 TDs. And the main thing I got to say about that is what I always say when we play a scrambling quarterback. We have to contain him. We have to keep him inside of that pocket. We have to make sure we don't give up no lanes. When we rushing or when we sending the blitz, everybody has to stay in their rush lanes. We cannot give him no lanes, no up and unders, no outsides, no open lanes. We have to keep him inside. Let him beat us in the pocket. Let him beat, and it feels funny when I'm saying that because people say that about Lamar, but we have to let him. If he gonna beat us, we gotta let him beat us in the pocket because we don't need him running. We don't need him running out. We don't need him to run through because one, outside of just his ability to run, you giving a gunslinger, a guy with a strong arm, the opportunity to take a run and start planting his foot, then throw. And most of the time when he make those passes where he throwing it in between 3 people and it actually get there, he be on the move and he make that throw. He don't be flat-footed and making that throw. He be on the move and making that throw. So we gotta keep him jam-packed in that pocket. We need B. Will and them to push up front. We need Judon. We need Bowser. We need Ferguson to squeeze. We need them to squeeze. And protect their gaps, man. We cannot give up easy holes trying to just go strictly for the sack. I mean if the opportunity come, go for it. I mean, but if you just ain't flat out beating your dude and it's just wide open lane for the sack, we just gotta be responsible with our pass rushing lanes with this guy right here. That's the thing, you never want to give up pass rushing lanes against a scrambling quarterback. That's just facts. Like I said about Lamar Jackson over and over again all the time, it's nothing that hurts your feelings more than a quarterback scrambling and getting the first down when you done did everything right. So we got to take care of it. That's one of the difference between winning and losing because they filth in the NFL in rushing yards. And the reason why they filth in the NFL in rushing yards because they have a running quarterback. Just like us, that's our advantage in the running game. That's why our running game look like it's just blowing everybody out the water. It ain't strictly running backs. LJ had 100 yards last week. So you know what I'm saying? We gotta take care of business in it. We gotta contain our run our pass rushing lanes. We gotta just do our job and stick to our assignments. This is a game where I really want to see Peanut be Peanut of last year. When we sent Peanut on bleachers last year, he was getting home almost. He was getting home a lot. He was making quarterbacks be, distressed and he's fast. That's the thing. Peanut is flat out, hands down, our fastest inside linebacker. And this is a game where we're gonna need Peanut to be Peanut we know. Because it might be times where we need him to chase him down. We need him to chase him down and catch him before he hurt us big. Because it sounds nice containing and keeping the man in the pocket, but truth of the matter is it's not gonna happen every play. It's gonna be a time where we're gonna have to try to catch this man and he running. It's just facts. That's just football. You don't play perfect all game long, man. You're gonna have some plays where you're gonna mess up on your assignment, but we just need to be able to, not bleed too much when that time comes. You know what I'm saying? Not, like last week when everybody missed their assignment on that outside zone and the guy scored a touchdown. It was people out of place and people missing tackles and the bleeding got bad. When we could have, if LJ Fort would have went over to the hole that he supposed to be instead of knifing in, then the bleeding wouldn't have been as bad. Shout out to Coach, because I said that when I watch it live, but, I get more detail when I watch Coach talk about it, man. Y'all subscribe to Coach from Sip to Tally, man. Especially if you like film work, man, because he do a good job, man. I love that video. Gap Integrity, man. Check that video out. Back to their rushing attack, man. They got Frank Gore, 552 yards, 2 touchdowns. The Asian Wonder. I love Frank Gore, man. Frank Gore, one of my favorite players. Shout out to him, because he just, 2 weeks ago got 3rd overall rushing yards in the NFL. Hall of Famer, legit. First valid Hall of Famer. I love Frank Gore, man, but I don't love him this week. So we need to punish Frank Gore. But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be real. I think that they're going to use Frank Gore, but they really going to use this Devin Singletary guy more than Frank Gore on us this week, because the simple fact of what happened last week and what happened when we played Cleveland. What people got to understand is the NFL is a copycat league. If you think the Bills wasn't paying attention to us having problems with the outside zone with a scat back type of back, then you crazy. They gonna show that look, and they gonna show that look, and they gonna try us with it. Trust me, they gonna try us, because we got that 3-4 set. We got some big boys up there in the front, so they lateral movement ain't as strong as a 4-3. The 4-3 set. So we need our inside backers and we need our outside linebackers. We need Judah and Ferguson them to make sure they set that edge and don't get pushed out like we was getting last week. Because I believe that outside zone, especially with Devin Singletary, if you watching the Dallas Cowboy game, man, he was having him a pretty good game against them guys Thanksgiving, man. He was going outside and he was flying. He got a little speed on him. I seen him. He got 553 yards and 2 touchdowns. So they kind of like us in a way. Our number 1 running back got way more yards than our number 2 running back, but still, it's a collection of players that's got this rushing game at 5th in the league. You know what I'm saying? Josh Allen got 430, Singletary got 553, and Frank Gore got 552. And in the total, they got 12 touchdowns altogether. So, what they doing, you can win with it. Obviously, they 9-3. They are a 9-3 team for a reason, so you can't sleep on this team. Let's talk about their receivers, man. The only 2 receivers I really paid attention to when I looked at their roster and stuff like that is, of course, our old friend, John Smoke Brown, which Smoke, I seen Engraven talk about this, and I couldn't agree with Engraven more. That after we started Lamar Jackson, John Brown didn't want to be in Baltimore no more. He hated it. He was having fun with Flacco, but when we got Lamar Jackson, his numbers nosedived. So we're gonna pay him a little visit. We're gonna try to rough him up a bit. No shade to him. It's all in fun, but you left us. So we're gonna make you feel that. Everybody we done played that done left us, or was on the team last year, everybody we done played this year that was on our team, we done beat. So we need to keep that streak going. But we got to be careful with John Brown. If you was watching the Ravens last year, you know what he can do. He not a possession receiver at all. He a burner. So we got to make sure we don't get beat deep on it with this guy right here, because he can fly. He can flat out fly. But we should be able to prep and be ready for him because he's a burner. He's not running that many routes. His route tree ain't that big. Not saying that he can't run the routes, but the teams don't design him to run that many routes, especially with that small frame, because he is a small guy. And we got some big DBs, boy. We got some big DBs. So I'm sure Marlon or Marcus or somebody can get on John Brown, and we can handle that situation pretty good. He got 882 yards and 5 TDs, so he pretty much been their #1 receiver. Now, the other receiver that I was paying attention to, of course, and if you're not familiar with this guy, you ain't been watching football, Cole Beasley. I like Cole Beasley too, man. I mean, you know, I'm a Raven fan and all, but I'm a fan of football. I like certain players, and I always liked Cole Beasley back when he was with Dallas. I just like Cole for some reason. Two look guys in the receiving court too, man. That's crazy. They trying to be like New England, ain't it? Trying to get a bunch of look guys as they receivers. But Cole Beasley, you know, slot receiver. He real shifty. He can catch that ball. He's sure-handed. We just gotta be physical with Cole. From my past or what I done seen with Cole when he was playing with Dallas and stuff like that, if you be physical at the line of scrimmage with Cole, then that throws a lot of it just throws him out of his game. So we gotta be physical with that guy. So, you know, I don't know who we gonna put on Cole, but it need to be somebody that we gonna be physical with him. We not letting him get off clean, and we putting hands on him, because them the two main guys he gonna be throwing it to, and probably a few dink and dunks to Singletary, but them the two main guys that they gonna be throwing to. So we just need to handle business right there. Mainly, truth be told, if we just stop this running game against these guys, we got this game. We got this game, and I need our defense to get some turnovers in this game. We got one last week, but I want multiple turnovers. I want another multiple turnover game, and with a quarterback like Josh Allen, if we do what we need to do and frustrate him and take his running ability from him, we'll get some turnovers out of him. And we got to stop this running game. We got to. If the outside zone come this game, we gotta be prepared for it. We gotta be prepared for it, man. So I was just running through it, man. They key players and what I seen out of Buffalo when I watched Buffalo a few times, man. Like I said, their offense is really not all that. They got a decent running game though. So if we stop this running game, then we got a good shot. But if we don't stop this running game, we're gonna be in trouble, because we're gonna be putting our offense in a bad situation like last week. We lost in our own. We won the game, but we lost in our own style of play last week as far as controlling the clock. Lamar was on the sideline a lot last week. We can't afford that no more. We can't lose. We got to stop the running game, and we got to get them boys off the field, and we got to get our offense on the field. But anyway, man, that's about it, man. Y'all already know what time it is. I'm finna get ready to go hit this gym. Y'all hit me up for mailbag questions, man. Drop down in the comment how you feel about this game coming up. How you feel about the Ravens D versus the Bills O. Like I said, hit me up for mailbag. Hit me up on What's the B Word 52 on Instagram. Hit me up on Facebook, What's the B Word. Hit me up on Twitter, B Word 52. And man, I'm finna get out of here and get ready to hit this gym, man. Hopefully when I talk to y'all again, we'll be talking about a victory. Because I love winning, and I love when we keep on winning. So we need to keep going, baby. But anyway, Flock, I love y'all. My subscribers, I love y'all. Shout out to y'all again, because we at 600, baby. Let's keep going. Let's get to that 1,000. And after we get to 1,000, let's get to 2,000. Let's keep going, baby. But anyway, this is Anthony Addison, man. This was the B Word. I'll see y'all soon, man. And I'm out.